Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I will be taking you on a journey through a pivotal period in Philippine history, the Philippine-American War and its aftermath. My presentation is entitled The Enduring Wish for Independence. This is about the war between the Philippine and American. For centuries, Spain ruled the Philippines for 333 long years. Filipinos worked for Spanish landowners and learned their religion, and finally, in 1896, Filipinos fought for freedom, led by Andres Bonifacio, and their fight weakened Spain's control and helped pave the way for independence. This period is important in the Philippine history because it shows how the Filipinos fought for their freedom. And finally, the Filipinos had gained freedom from the Spanish rule. Now, my report is about the Philippine-American War. The Philippine-American War marked a pivotal moment in the struggle for freedom and sovereignty. This conflict often overshadowed in history, but had a profound impact on the Philippines and the United States, shaping the course of both nations' future. Following the centuries of Spanish colonialization, the Philippines declared its independence in 1898. However, this hard-won freedom was short-lived as the United States intervened, sparking the Philippine-American War. Okay. Now, what was the root of conflict between the Filipinos and the American? As we remembered, the Philippines was just gained their independence from the Spanish rule. For 333 years, they fought hard and finally gained independence. But this was short-lived because the independence was not really independence. It was given to us by the Americans. This was realized through the Treaty of Paris in 1898. Sorry. Okay, the Americans relinquished their rule in Cuba and gave it to the Spanish in exchange for freeing some of the the Spanish colonies to Americans. One of them was the Philippines. Now, this brought conflict to the Americans. Although the Americans helped us gain our independence from the Spanish rule, we did not really gain independence, but we just switched colonizers, from Spanish to these Americans. So this sparked conflict between the Americans and the Filipinos because we did not really gain our independence. Now, because of this, some Filipinos wanted to gain real independence from the Americans. The Americans, although not as controlling as the Spanish, but we were still colonized by them. So some of the Filipinos like Santiago Alvarez and Pascual Poblete and Andres Villanueva aimed to achieve autonomy and eventually full independence through legal channels. Ang ginawa nila is gumawa sila ng partido para that will lead to the independence of the Filipinos, not by blood, not by war, but through peace talks, no? They call this organization the Partido Nacionalista, no? There were two presidents of this partido. They were Santiago Alvarez and Pascual Oblete. Okay. Even amidst the conflict, Filipinos continued to pursue their independence through peaceful means, no? In 1901, no? Through Partido Nacionalista. Okay. Now, some of the Filipinos, no, however, believed in not so peaceful approach, no, like our bayani si Andres Bonifacio, ayaw niyang or hindi siya naniniwala na kaya nung Partido Nacionalista, no, or kaya ng mga Amerikano makipagkasunduan ng peaceful. So sila Andres Bonifacio, previously ang leader na isa sa mga leaders ng Katipunan na naging reason why nakakawala tayo sa control ng Spain, ay hindi naniniwala na kayang maging peaceful approach ang pag-gain ng independence. So, ni-revive nila yung Katipunan. At some of mga tao ay mga Filipino na agree kang Bonifacio. At sila yung mga tinatawag na irreconcilables, as they were called by the American officials, included figures like General Luciano San Miguel, no? And of course, the leader of Katipunan, which is Apolinario Mabini, no? They continued their resistance, refusing to accept American rule. Okay? Now, itong si General Luciano San Miguel, isang general siya na in the future, after nitong battle sa American War, Philippine-American War, isang magiging one of the best generals ni Emilio Aguinaldo, no? Magaling na general to si Luciano San Miguel, no? Ni-recruit nila para makipag laban sa Amerikano at makagain ng real independence. Now, as they fought with the Americans, General San Miguel tirelessly fought against the American forces until his death in 1903. And at itong clash na ito, nag-result ng death niya, no, ay tinatawag na Battle of Pugad Baboy, no? Yung war na yon, although natalo natalo tayo, nag-cause ng ripple sa control ng Americans, no? Si Macario Sakay, another prominent figure, established the Tagalog Republic, no, outside of Manila. Initially successful, but eventually na-capture pa rin siya and na-execute siya under the 1902 Brigandage Act. Now, the end of armed resistance and its legacy. So, yung Katipunan at mga irreconcilables ay gradually natalo, no? Hindi sila nag-succeed. As more of these revolutionaries surrendered and were killed, including the death of Andres Bonifacio on 1897, who was arrested and condemned to death by hanging, no? So by General Moriano Noriel. However, although talo tayo, nag-spark ito ng desire for independence sa mga kapwa nating Pilipino, no, including General Emilio Aguinaldo and daghan pa, no, marami pang iba. They remain strong, no, and the legacy for the Philippine-American War continued to resonate today, shaping the nation's identity and its fight for self-determination. No? By the way, during sa pag-capture kang Andres Bonifacio, he was arrested together with his brother, si Procopio Bonifacio, no? And was also hanged and condemned to death. Okay? Now, what is our conclusion for this discussion? The Filipinos fought hard for their freedom from the Americans, even though they didn't win, no? Pero yung bravery nila at determination for independence is still remembered today and inspired other Filipinos to fight for their freedom, no? Including sila Rizal and Emilio Aguinaldo until we gained our independence from the Americans, no? Pero napalitan naman ng mga Japanese tapos Americans ulit. Pero hindi na ako ang reporters noon, no? So grabe talaga yung ang struggle ng mga Filipino sa colonizers. So that concludes my report and thank you for listening, no? And goodbye.